Hey there guys, Hypergodzgaming back, and I'm back with another video. And this video is going to be about how to set up a spawn protection for maybe like one of your spawns in your servers, and how to teleport to a certain area by just throwing down a map. And yeah, we'll get right in the video. Alright, so what you guys are going to want to do to set up the spawn protection or the TP thing, I recommend putting it like in the middle of your spawn or your hub, wherever you want to call it, and you put it in the middle and put it just like underneath. So right here is actually how you teleport. You can pause the video. So where it says hub, whatever you name your paper, your item, whatever you name the item, that's what you want to put the name. So say if I put spawn there instead of hub, then I would throw down anything named spawn, and then it would just take me to the spawn. You can use any item, you don't have to use papers. I just recommend papers because it's just easier. Same with this one, just change the name to spawn, and then for the R, I recommend putting it all the way to 9,999,000, because that's the radius of how far it's going to reach. Yeah, so once you do all that, and then if you want to set them to adventure mode once they come in, I recommend putting this one, because then you won't need the other one. You only really need the other one is if they're teleporting, if they're spawning in for the first time. And for this one, I immediately got put into adventure mode because I forgot to re-enable it. So yeah, what you want to do is test for at A for a radius of however blocks big is you want it to be protected. So if I actually fly out here, I only have it 75 blocks, which is partially my part. So if I get like right there, that's when it turns me to adventure mode. So if you get in within that radius, it turns you to adventure mode. So I recommend just putting the R to as big as your spawn, or even bigger, however big you want it. So you got test for at A at all players. So once it finds that, it will activate the comparator, or whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, comparator. It activate that, and it will turn on this command block, which at game mode, adventure mode, I recommend doing at A or at E. At P doesn't really work for multiple people. It works for one people, but once you have multiple people joining, it stops working. So I recommend putting it at E or at A. And that should have your spawn protection, but if you have it where immediately they spawn in as adventure mode, and then once they leave your like hub area or your spawn, and yeah, it automatically puts it to survival, you don't really need that one. I recommend, because sometimes that one gets tedious, and if you have people outside your hub, sometimes it can set them to adventure mode, which then you would have to fix. But yeah, you can go anywhere with this paper, anywhere in the world, and you can just teleport back to a hub or wherever you put the spawn point. Say if you just want to use this to be able to teleport to your base faster, you could do that. You just change the coordinates of where you're gonna teleport. So wherever I go, I teleport, and immediately as I throw it down, there's no timer added where you gotta wait 5 seconds or 3 seconds before it teleports you. It teleports you right away, and it automatically deletes paper or deletes item. So that's all you guys need to know, and that's it. That's the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I will be bringing out more.